Can you please give me just a little bit of backstory about who you are, what you do, and where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Ingo. I'm an electrical engineer. I did my Ph.D. in machine learning when I still needed to explain what that is. And already back then, we were working with the Cognitive Kitchen as one of the demonstrators. And now we founded the company 10 years ago, Preziteis. We founded out of a research group, mainly doing R&D projects lately. And then this year, we have a standardized offering for small to mid-market brands and
Okay.
how they can apply AI in their kitchen management, how they can run kitchens digitally, and really use all the modern technology available to help kitchen operations run more smoothly.
How do you guys help with kitchen management? How does AI help kitchens?
So when you're a new customer, we like to show what you can do with software products in your kitchen. We, for instance, have entry-level modules like the prep module. So you have a prep shift. You kind of need to decide, or your manager needs to decide ahead of time on how much they prep. We have a forecast for that is helping you to prep the right quantities. So they have a list, which is currently still done on clipboards. We now have that on softwares. So on the screen, they get a list like, okay, this is what the AI thinks how much you need to prep, and you can review it, you can adapt it. But then when you say start, it's translating that into a task board. So anyone working in the kitchen, Bob, Jack, and Mary, they can come in, they have their name on there, they see what item they need to do. They can just go in and say, okay, I bumped this one,
Yeah.
I'm marinating chicken now, or I bumped this one and I'm cutting onions. So they're, knowing how much they need to prep and when, or how much to cook and when. And this way we're kind of managing digitally what's happening in the kitchen. The managers say, oh, people used to come to me and asking what they need to do. They just now go to the screen and see, okay, I need to do that. It's
Adding
easier
more time
also
back
for
to
the
their
new
day.
guys. Yes, so it's adding on day one just this tool. We hear that the manager saves an hour per store in terms of work time.
That is huge.
So you may know ChatGPT, and it's a
Oh,
lot
I've
of
heard of
press
it.
around that.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about our ChatGPT environment is if you opt in, you can have all your operations data uploaded to the chat environment, and you can now, next to the traditional reporting, also ask this ChatGPT agent what questions about your forecast, like how much am I going to sell, or what could I cook based on, like introduce for a new limited time offering based on the ingredients I have in stock. So the creativity on how you can use that is basically limitless.
Yeah, it sounds limitless.
And once you have this platform, we can even go deep and what we call the station assistant. So we kind of advise automatically on the grill operator, hey, you need to drop 5 lines of chicken because you're going to run out else.
So tell me, what would you say to a restaurant that was hesitant to dive into the AI revolution?
People may think, oh, this is a topic of the future, right? Well, as we will see more of that in the future, and we will see AI go everywhere, right? It's going to be a commodity like electricity. It's kind of what we expect it to be, but it's having tangible benefits right now that they bring you in this environment where there are costs rising, food costs are rising, labor costs are rising. This is like an immediate tool to help that and really have a P&L impact. The more modules you can add, and the longer you're part of the journey with us, the more you can save on the ROI side. And what we also see is because our products help that food can be served fresher, which translates into higher quality, which is the true success factor of any brand.
Yeah.
So if you have a positive experience at that brand, you will see sales growth. And we see significant sales growth. The best brand had at 1,000 locations a sales growth of 24% across, in average, on the SKUs we manage.